Good morning, crew. This is Michelle from Water Girl Quilt Co. It's December 14th. We're halfway through the month of December. Oh my gosh. But I hope you're having fun opening all your packages and making some fun little projects. They might even turn into holiday gifts. So we're at day 14. Let's see what's in the box. It's definitely getting less things in there. Here we go. Whoa. This is a big one. Ooh, let's see what fun is in here. I love it when Santa sends me things in large packages. Let's just see what we've got here. Oh, we've got a few things. Okay, well, let's see what we've got. So we have some instructions we've got to read. And it says, scrappy triangles, FPP blocks, or pot holders. FPP? What's that? Fudge, peppermints, and pistachio cookies. No. FPP means foundation paper piecing. And your bingo word of the day today is foundation. Write that down on your bingo card, foundation. So let's see what we've got in here. So on this, we have a tutorial by Layla Gardunia. She does some fun stuff, some cute little projects. Okay, so we have a paper for you to sew through, this says. Well, let's just see what's in here. Oh, this looks, whoa, now this is fun. We have magic pins. We have fork pins, which basically have 2 pins on them, and they're bent at an angle, and they're great when you are pinning seams that are open and you're nesting 2 pieces with open seams. And then we have flathead pins, and you're going to use these ones on this project today. Okay, so these are from Taylor Seville, and one thing we love about these is that they're heat resistant, because sometimes you need to leave a pin in when you're ironing, or you just forget it's there. And then you don't have to burn it. Alrighty. So what else is in here? Oh, this is fun. Listen. This is Thermolam. This is batting that insulates and it keeps the heat away from your hands or from your nice dining room table. So this is what you use when you're making pot holders or hot pads. Alrighty. So let's see what we've got. And then there's paper. I have 2 sheets of foundation paper. They're slightly different. If I look at the squares, they're slightly different. And I have some instructions from the elves. Okay. So first of all, it says, use this tutorial and turn your fabric scraps into perfectly pieced quilt blocks. I have a lot of fabric scraps. Do you? Okay, so first thing is it says we have to go and read the tutorial. So this is called a QR code. This is fun. This is how you use these things. You grab your cell phone, or if you have an iPad or an Android tablet, and you get it on the camera and you hold it up to that code. Let's see we get it right. And when you get there, kind of hard. It's not wanting to do it for me when I'm... There we go. See that yellow flip up? You tap on that. And it brings you to your tutorial. This a little awkward when you're on your phone and you're trying to do a video. But that's how QR codes work. Or you can just do it the old-fashioned way, type in the address in your internet browser. Okay, so you got to watch the video to learn some tips for how to do foundation paper piecing. Hey, you remember yesterday, the tweezers? Have you been doing some grooming? These little tweezers are going to help you in the project for when you've got to pull this paper away from the fabric. And the other thing is, your little ruler you got at the beginning might help you because it's a 6.5-inch block, and so is your ruler. So that will help you to do your trimming. So number 2, it says, raid your scraps and choose a selection of coordinating scraps to make 2 blocks. Then it says, grab your fabrics, notions, and get sewing. It also says, post a photo of your creation over at our Facebook group. And we gave you some tips about using your tweezer already. Do you want to see what I made with mine? So I chose to use both of mine all in one project. But if you wanted to make 2 pot holders, we made sure to give you enough that you could make 2. So there's 2 ways of making pot holders. Essentially, some people put a double layer of this. I just put a single layer, and then I put a scrap of regular batting against it. You can even put one on each side if you want extra cushioning and insulation. But 1 layer is sufficient to stop the burning from the hot pot on it from going through your table or whatever. Okay, so you could make 2 pot holders out of this with 1 each of these as the front of your pot holder and use up some more of your fabric for the backing. I chose to turn it into 1. So it's reversible. So here is one of my foundation paper pieces. Used one of these to sew through. And then my second one looks like this. And I just put them together with that, did a bit of quilting, used my thermal batting, and I have a little hot pad to sit the teapot on while I have my cookies and tea, because I'm just testing them to make sure they're good for Santa. Alrighty, so don't forget that your word of the day is foundation, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, Merry Christmas and do something that makes you smile.